Oh, Charles, I forgot to tell you, there's a goat in the barn.
With her last 40 cents, Laura saved a goat from being shot and named him Fred. Little did she know, Fred was an absolute troublemaker. On his very first night home, he completely devoured the marsh grass that her father, Charles, had braved mosquito bites and worked so hard to harvest to help support the family. Charles was furious and ordered the goat gone immediately.
But Pa, if we build a place...
No ifs, ands, or buts. I want that goat gone, and I want him gone today.
Desperate to find Fred a new home, Laura tricked Willie into buying him by promising an endless supply of cheese. Willie fell for it and took the goat home, only to discover that Fred would chew on absolutely anything in sight.
Get out of here!
Oh, for heaven's sakes, you nasty thing!
I never Oh.
Harriet didn't even bother to change her clothes before storming down to the school to confront Laura, demanding her money back and returning Fred. With no one else at school willing to take him in, Laura had no choice but to bring Fred to Mr. Edwards. Fred didn't just headbutt Mr. Edwards when he bent over. He also sneaked into his secret shed and chugged an entire stash of homemade moonshine. Unaware of what had actually happened, Laura saw Fred stumbling around and, thinking he was sick, rushed him to Dr. Baker for treatment.
I just want that drunken goat out of my office. Oh, it's this package I've been looking for.
I feel like I got nailed by a cannonball.
Completely out of options, Laura finally looked to God and dropped Fred off at the church. Meanwhile, Charles was being pushed around by a shady hay buyer who unfairly slashed their agreed-upon pay from $8 down to $5. But fate intervened in a funny way. That night, a wandering Fred happened to stumble into the buyer's camp and had himself a feast, devouring all the hay the buyer had just cheaped out on. Facing a broken contract, the buyer had to come crawling back the next day, begging Charles to harvest more grass. Charles turned the tables and managed to score a hefty $12 up front. Suddenly, Fred was the hero of the family, and Charles happily agreed to welcome him back home. But when a thrilled Laura ran out into the wild to find him, she discovered that Fred had already joined a herd of wild goats. He had finally found his true home.